Don LeDuc. He was very quiet, stayed behind the scenes at all times, did not like a public persona.
He was very humble and did not seek the spotlight for himself.
Very down to earth, very humble, somewhat excitable at times, but just very genuine.
He was also a very generous man in very quiet ways. One time I was on a building drive for a new building for an organization, and he donated to that building drive, and he wasn't even the contractor on the job.
I think his greatest accomplishment was growing from literally a bricklayer to the CEO of a real estate empire.
I think everyone associates Don's footprint on the area by the buildings he constructed.
He built so many buildings of such quality in so many places on the East Coast of the United States. It's hard to grasp.
But the more time you spent with Don, the more you realize it wasn't about the buildings. It was always about the people.
The business that he built enabled him to do so much for so many.
I don't think there's ever a time in my life that I've ever gone to him and asked him for a contribution that I can honestly say he ever turned me down.
Family was very strong influence in Don. What he did for them.
Don had two families, his family at home, which he cherished, and his family at BBL. And he would do anything for either one of those families.
He also loved the New York Yankees and the New York Giants. He did tremendous things for our city and for our region.
Don left a legacy with the integrity he showed, with the generosity he showed. He left us all something to emulate, and hopefully we could be half of what he was.
That energy that he had at 24 years old, we were working on projects 2 weeks before everything happened, and the same enthusiasm he had his entire career and never waned. You could hear it in his voice.
Don loved what he did. He loved what he built. He loved what he developed. He loved his family. And he loved to give back.
Don was someone that I really respected, admired, and missed. I still miss him.
I was just very honored to be Don's friend.
It was very, very difficult, and remains difficult, to have lost him. But every time I drive up New Scotland Avenue, every time I look elsewhere in the region, every time I look at the new St. Peter's hospital development, I see my friend Donnie. And that gives me a really, really good feeling.